Hello, boys and girls. Mrs. Sadowski here with you, and we're still in Unit 6, Week 2 with Molly Whuppie. And today we're going to be looking at the genre features of a fairy tale. We know that Molly Whuppie is a fairy tale, and we know it's Scottish. We also know that a fairy tale is a type of folk tale, and we know that it is a story that has a quest. But what is it that makes it a fairy tale when Rabbit and Coyote weren't a fairy tale and the Valiant Little Tailor wasn't a fairy tale? So what makes this a fairy tale? So when you see your slide today in your Google Classroom assignment, it's going to look like this. And you'll see it says text evidence fairy tales. Fairy tales include imaginary creatures and events that cannot really happen, and the main character is often on a quest. Annotate Molly Whuppie to look for examples of each genre feature. Then lift the text evidence and complete the chart below, meaning we're going to type in that text evidence that you get from the story. So in the very beginning, when I was talking to you about this story on Monday, on this very first page, there is something about fairy tales and the way they begin. Your job is to type in what specific beginning do fairy tales use. Most of you probably know this off the top of your head, but if you don't, I'd look at the start. Then, young characters. Most fairy tales will have a young character in them. So think about who are the characters in this story? Who are the specifically young characters in the story? You're going to type that part here. Imaginary creatures. Think, in this particular story, what imaginary creatures are there? And finally, fairy tales are typically a theme of good versus evil. So in this particular fairy tale, who was seen as the good person and who is the evil that the good is fighting against? So you get to put that in this box. When you get to the bottom, it says which two features let you know that Molly Whuppie is a fairy tale. Was it because there's a marriage at the end of it? There's tons of action. There's a giant and a giant family. There's a king who gives challenges. Molly sets forth on a quest for different items. Or Molly is clever and sneaky. Two of these are hints that this is a fairy tale. You're going to take the circles and put them around the two letters that you choose. A big hint should be that up here, you'll probably list the information you choose down here. So keep that in mind. All right, boys and girls, I think you're ready to start your assignment. Good luck.